the left, the left, the left, the left. Now kick, now kick, now come on, baby, kick. Now walk it by yourself, walk it by yourself. To the right, to the right, to the right, the right, the right. The left, to the left, to the left, the left, the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself, walk it by yourself. And do the Cupid shuffle. Now let me see you do the Cupid shuffle. Now let me see you do the. It's your boy Cupid, C-U-P, the I to D. Mr. Fat on the track, got another hit. Here we go. Hey, down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Come on, down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Let me see you do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Kick a swing out, baby. We got a brand new sound. Mr. Fat on the track. We got a brand new feel. We got a brand new style, yo. You better watch out 'cause we coming. So get ready for the brand new style. You better watch out 'cause we coming. We got another one, Mr. Fat. Yo.
We're excited you're backstage, but make sure you're respectful, quiet, and listening to backstage staff so you know where you're supposed to be.
So today, we'll be talking about the name cards.
First off, congratulations to all the award winners. And second off, all award winners should have a phonetic name card. So make sure that you put your name and how it's pronounced. So here we have an example for Mr. Deshaun Blanding, our national officer. So first off, we have his first name, Day-Sean. That way we know it's Deshaun and not any other pronunciation. And for his last name, we have Bland-Ding. That way we know how to pronounce it Blanding when we're announcing his award.
What was I supposed to talk about again?
I don't know, but I have this poster that says Remind 101 on it.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Be sure to sign up for the Wisconsin FFA Convention Remind 101. Text at WIFFA 17, all lowercase, to 81010 to get all the updates throughout convention.
And if that's not enough, go ahead and flip to the back of your convention booklets for the QR code to access your online digital copy of convention booklets.
Hey Hannah, let's take a selfie. Make sure when you post that, you use our hashtags, hashtag WIFFA17 and hashtag Small Acts Big Impact. And don't forget to follow Wisconsin FFA on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.
If at any time during the session you need to use the restroom, please head quietly to the back of the session hall by the Ag Artwork Contest.
Hey, have you checked out the Agri Science Fair yet? Why not? It's so cool. Yeah, you totally have to.
Hey, turn off your cell phone. The session's about to start.
All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll tell you more about it in a little bit. Talk to you later. Bye.
Remember to silence your cell phone before each session starts.
Yeah.
so come on.
Transform the world, we're giving it our all, breaking through those barriers big and small. Achieving our potential is the ultimate goal. We're the game changers with the future to mold, using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risks and showing our resilience.
We need the change we wanna see. With our grit, honor and integrity, we turn purpose into action. A catalyst that sparks a reaction.
Using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risk, showing our resilience. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as the passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as the passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as the passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. Using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risks, showing our resilience. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA.
The way I do this, when I crank it like a chainsaw. Yeah, they like the way I do this, when I crank it like a chainsaw. Full throttle, heavy metal, set the bar, next level. Wasteland, getting all janky, so glow. Land a cut with them elbows back, into smoking just like this track. Shirt is soaking from all this sweat, catch my breath. Chainsaw. Now hear me roar, I'm an apex predator. From the sycamore, let's get Skeletor. Chainsaw, chainsaw. Watch it learn, watch it learn. Get that thing cranking, yeah, slash, burn. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, crank it, crank it, back. Crank it, back. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back. Crank it, back. Chainsaw. Chainsaw.
Fresh flannel shirt, country bumpkin,
lumberjack your moves, aka Paul Bunyan. Run, yun. I make it right, I make it right, I make it right, right.
Chainsaw.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it down low, low. Chop it, chop, chop it, chop. Here we go, go. Teeth so sharp that they call them the jaws. I'm your boss, baby, crack it like a chainsaw. Chainsaw, crank it, crank it, crank it, back, crank it, back, back, bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw, bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw, crank it, crank it, crank it, back, back, crank it, back, back. Came down, head hunter, cyberpunk, yeah, I'm a blade runner, turned up, automatic, full tank, you ain't gotta think about it.
Chainsaw, yank it, crank it, swing it, then you put it inside whatever you ride. Turn it all the way up and then you bang it. Top the block, no whistle. Wilderness, but I'm chivalrous. From Texas, but no massacre. Unless it's a beat, we killing it. Time trees into sea, watch some things fall. Bows to my knees, that mean I crank it like a chainsaw. Do it to these trees, I'll see these flames, y'all. Burn them up to burn them down, now let me see you.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw, crank it, back, crank it, back, bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw, bow to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw, crank it, back, crank it, back, back.
Chainsaw.
Crank it like a chain, crank it like a chain, crank it like a
Chainsaw.
crank it like a chainsaw, crank it like a chain, crank it like a
Chainsaw.
crank it like a chain, crank it like a chain, crank it like a
I ain't too sure what I believe in, but I believe in what I see. And when I close my eyes, I see my whole life ahead of me. These are ours. This is our time. This is our time. These are ours. Out on the verge. Out on the verge of the rest of our lives.
Good morning, Wisconsin FFA. Welcome to the 7th and final session of the 88th Annual Wisconsin State FFA Convention. Please welcome for one last time your 2016-2017 Wisconsin State FFA Officer Team. From Section 1, the Amory FFA, State FFA Treasurer, Riley Black. From Section 2, the Stanley Boyd FFA, State Vice President, Caleb Green. From Section 3, the Holman FFA, State Secretary, Laura Munger. From Section 4, the Argyle FFA, State Parliamentarian, Carrie Fisher. From Section 5, the Clinton FFA, State Vice President, Sierra Balmer. From Section 6, the Poinet FFA, State Reporter, Hannah Taylor. From Section 7, the Spencer FFA, State Vice President, Ashley Zimmerman. From Section 8, the Freedom FFA, State Vice President, Danny Ngati. From Section 9, the Wrightstown FFA, State Vice President, Sarah Van Aston. From Section 10, the East Troy FFA, State Sentinel, Travis Cadman. From the Adams Friendship FFA, your State President, Brenna Bain. From Spencer, State FFA Executive Director, Cheryl Zimmerman. From Madison, State FFA Advisor, Jeff Hicken. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016-2017 Wisconsin State FFA Officer Team.
The session hall will come to order. We are now holding the 7th and final session of the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention. Vice Presidents are all officers at their stations.
For the final time, we shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
For the final time, station by the door.
Your duty's there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they're welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The reporter.
For the final time, the reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The parliamentarian.
For the final time, stationed by a copy of Robert's Rules of Order.
Your duty's there.
Any organized group must be run by a set of rules that its members can understand and accept. It is my duty to possess a working knowledge of parliamentary law, so I may answer any questions that might arise.
The Treasurer.
For the final time, stationed by the emblem of Washington.
Your duty's there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The Secretary.
For the final time, stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duty's there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The Advisor.
Hereby the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom.
Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises.
I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom.
Madam and Mr. Vice Presidents, why are you stationed by the plow?
For the final time, the plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
For the final time, the rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Vice Presidents. The Secretary will call the roll of members. Madam President, at the 7th and final general session of the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention, we have a registered total of 231 chapters with 266 advisors, 418 delegates, 1,531 members, award winners, and contestants, and 1,343 guests for a grand total of 3,558 members, advisors, and guests present. Madam President. Woo! Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA membership possess. May we accomplish our purposes and now declare this, the 7th and final session of the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention, duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 7th and final session of the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention. This week has truly been incredible and filled with so many wonderful memories. During this session, we will take time to reflect one last time on the past year and look forward to another great year to come. But Wisconsin FFA, I have a feeling that your session chair is not in Kansas anymore. When she's not repping her Kansas State Wildcats, she can be found at home in the barn with her sheep or playing the French horn in the band. She holds a strong passion for sharing her agriculture and FFA story. She will be continuing her education at Kansas State University, majoring in agricultural communications and journalism, with the goal of becoming a farm broadcaster. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your 7th and final session chair, Ms. Hannah Taylor, State Reporter.
No one told you life was gonna be
Hannah. What you working on? Just putting the finishing touches on the year in review.
Ooh, can we see?
Oh, look. Remember when we were all elected and we just awkwardly shook each other's hands and didn't know what to do? You know that was exactly 365 days ago today. I'm pretty sure that was the moment that formed the most awkward team in Wisconsin FFA history. Hey, Laura, remember that time when Travis and Caleb threw you into the pool?
Yeah, that was the moment that they decided to start terrorizing all of us.
And they haven't stopped since. And there's us at Jag Lake.
Ooh, that one's full of memories.
Remember when Travis hid the axe in Brenna's bed?
Yeah, or we thought we heard a really large cat in the woods, so we sprinted to the cabin thinking it was the ghost of Trevor.
We had so many of those little moments throughout this whole year. And to think all of those moments made a big impact on our year and our entire lives.
They don't seem like little moments now.
Just like we have been keeping track of all of the small moments throughout our year, this next group of individuals has been working diligently to keep track of, to record all of their memories from the 2016-2017 school year. To announce this next group, would Riley Black, State FFA Treasurer, please assume the position of the chair?
Throughout the year, FFA members have been making memories in countless activities. Our award this morning recognizes those who Our award this morning recognizes those who have chosen to record the small moments, documenting these memories. Awards in the FFA Scrapbook Contest are based on neatness, organization, overall effectiveness, and total quality of the scrapbook. These scrapbooks are designed to serve both as a historical document for the chapter's history, as well as a recruitment tool to show potential members everything their local chapter takes part in. You can find the judges for this event in your convention program. Let's give those judges a round of applause. The top placing chapters in the scrapbook contest will receive a check sponsored by the Wisconsin FFA Foundation Annual Fund. Now, let's find out which chapters found a way to record their favorite moments with their superb scrapbooks. In alphabetical order, chapters receiving blue ribbons on their scrapbooks are the Baldwin-Woodville FFA, Burlington, Cochrane Fountain City, the Hartford FFA, Hillsborough, Janesville Parker, the Lodi FFA, New Richmond, the Oregon FFA, Pulaski, River Valley, Stanley Boyd, Stevens Point, the Toma FFA chapter, Waupun, Wyowega Fremont, and the Wrightstown FFA chapter. Let's give all of our blue ribbon chapters a round of applause. Now, for the top 5 chapter scrapbooks. In 5th place is the Lodi FFA chapter. In 4th place is the Stanley Boyd FFA. In 3rd place is the Waupun FFA chapter. And your state runner-up in the Wisconsin FFA scrapbook competition receiving a plaque is the Hillsborough FFA chapter. And the winner of the Wisconsin FFA scrapbook competition receiving a plaque is the Baldwin Woodville FFA. Congratulations to all of these chapters. Let's extend that round of applause one more time as they leave the stage. Wisconsin FFA members, thank you so much for joining our effort to support a fellow FFA member by contributing to the 2017 Wisconsin FFA Convention Scholarship through donations to your section's jar. The State Convention Scholarship has been extended through the 7th session, so don't forget to stop by and contribute to the Penny War. The winning section and recipient will be announced on the FFA website following convention.
Hey guys, do you think they would realize it if I snuck into the band?
Probably, but you do you.
You know, I had some of the best times sitting over there and watching all these sessions.
Same girl, same.
I kind of miss watching them from over there. I learned so many life lessons sitting in those chairs over there.
Me too.
Like what?
Well, like my first year in band. It was just after my 8th grade year, and I was shy as heck. I remember sitting in the last chair French horn position and just being in complete awe of all of the older French horn players and how good they were. So we were playing our spotlight performance, and I was playing the notes just barely loud enough so that no one could actually hear me because I was so scared of ruining the music. We got about halfway through the song, and I had this thought. What's the point of me being here? I'm not making the band any better, and if I wasn't even here at all, the band wouldn't sound any different. So why am I even here? That's when I had this kind of epiphany. I realized that musicians know we only have so many notes in a song, and we have to use every single one of those notes to make the music better. We have to make every single note the best it can be. In life, it's no different. We only have so many moments in our lives. We have to make each and every one of those moments the best it can be, and we have to use each and every moment to make the lives around us better, just like musicians use every single note to make the music better.
That's deep, man. That's
I know,
deep.
right? This next group of individuals definitely knows how to make every note count, and they have been doing an awesome job of that all week long. They have spent many hours practicing and preparing the music that we have heard here at the 88th Wisconsin State FFA Convention. We would like to take this time now to appreciate both the State FFA Honors Band and Chorus for all they have done to provide us with wonderful music this week. They have made convention so much better by taking their talents and sharing them with all of us. Each member of the band and choir will not only perform here at convention, but also at the Wisconsin State Fair in August. However, none of this would be possible without the direction and help of Mr. Monty Dunham and Mr. Corey Dolan, State FFA Honors Band Directors, and Mr. Peter Ing and Ms. Deanna Barkhouse, State FFA Choir Directors. We thank each and every band and choir member for sharing your talents with us. Please join me in thanking them, and let's hear them perform one more time.
Test. There we go. Good morning. Thanks for the introduction, ladies. The Wisconsin State FFA Honors Band and Choir have enjoyed performing for you here at convention. The band will begin the spotlight performance today, although both groups have prepared a very special dedication in their works. The band will begin the performance today with a song entitled Where Eagles Soar, conducted by Mr. Corey Dolan. Very uplifting concert band piece that we hope you enjoy.
The power of music can be very humbling. We have a special dedication this morning, and to talk about that dedication, we bring up Valerie Mikulski from Horicon Chapter.
On March 2nd, 2017, the unimaginable happened. Destiny Claire Kogler-Reinwald was in a severe car accident. On March 7th, 2017, heaven gained a beautiful angel, my best friend. Destiny was dedicated to FFA, as dedicated as she was to her family, softball, and anything else she loved. This sassy, sarcastic, and spunky woman has touched each and every single person in this amazing FFA. She has especially impacted this wonderful FFA Honors Choir that we have the honor to call our extended family. Always Stay Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw was a song Destiny would play on repeat until you got really sick of it. She loved this song so much that she got a beautiful tattoo that has the words, "Always stay humble and kind" on her left shoulder. The one thing she would want to tell all of you this morning is live every moment as if it were your last, and treasure it because you never know when those moments could be gone. Lastly, she would want you to remember to always stay humble and kind. This one's for you, baby girl. We love you. Thank you.
Shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please. Thank you. Don't steal the
pleased to call upon Mr. Monty Dunham and Mr. Peter Ng to present Wisconsin's nominees for National FFA Band and Chorus.
Good morning. Thank you very much. This is the 20th convention I've been able to do this, and it's always been an honor to serve you and will continue to be so. Advisors, students, parents, thanks for always, students, thanks for being well prepared. Advisors and parents, thanks for always helping them be so well prepared and be here on time for all of these events. Students, always willing to learn and work hard. It's really a joy to get to know you, and it's a lot more about relationships than it is about music. These are some great people that you give us to work with, and we really appreciate that. I'd also like to say thanks to my good friends Peter Ng and Deanna and Stacy for everything they do with the choir, and we work together as a team, even though they're in the choir and we're in the band. My final thank you to Corey for being my assistant / co-director for the last 19 years. It's been a really good time, and he really is a plus to have around with the kids. Great influence on our young people. This year the band is comprised of 89 students, 29 of which are new. We invite you to come and see us at the State Fair, August 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, where we will perform daily for thousands of people and spread the message of FFA throughout the state. And again, thanks all of you and all the students. Our national nominations will be noticed a little bit differently this year. They're going to stand up in their spot rather than come up on the stage. So I will present these students who are eligible for nomination to you now. Those who have chosen to apply will have to do so by July 7th. So band members, when I say your name, please just stand by your seat. First off, in our flute section, Chelsea Severson from Argyle, Katie Woodward from Johnson Creek, Sam Holmstrom from Pecatonica, Amber Sawyer from Sevastopol, Elena Riemann from CFC, Sam Corso from Montello, Sindel Gordy from Rio. In our clarinet section, Angela Klinkner from Cashton, Katie Justin from Westby, Hannah Hurst from Hartford, Rachel Burno from Clinton, Summer Henschel from Elkhart Lake, Alexis Lidke from Beaver Dam, Isabella West from Cumberland, and Maddie Zutz from Valders. In our alto sax section, Laura Dunham from Westby, Steve Hoffelt from Bruce, and Courtney Zimmerman from Spencer. In our tenor sax section, none. In our bari sax section, all rookies there. In our bari sax section, Dylan Grippentrog from Spencer, Hunter Williams from Antigo, and Danica Grippentrog from Spencer. In our trumpet section, although she's no longer eligible because she's been in twice, as a couple of others have as well, Caitlin Zimmerman from Spencer, Alex Lewandowski from Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, Ella Koenig from Stanley Boyd, Elena Van Proyen from Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, Sam Angadi from Freedom, Jody Whalen from Winneconne, Miranda Connell from Parkview, Colin Bays from Adam Friendship, and Joe Schlees from Denmark. French horn section, Mosa West from Wisconsin Heights, Emily Taylor from Poinet, and Justin Chipman from Adams Friendship. In the trombone section, Lizzie Novak from Denmark, Marty Visti from Southern Door, Rachel Peterson from Barron, Eric Clefstead from Prairie Farm, and Caitlin Dunham from Westby. In our baritone euphonium section, Jessica Meir from Elkhart Lake, Caleb Schuston from CFC, Briar Putz from CFC. Tubas, Seth Whitmer from Prairie Farm, Jordan Waddle from Melrose Mindoro. And our percussion section, Lucas West from Cumberland, and Emily Nelson from Denmark, Bailey Wetzel from Waupun. Thank you all very much.
As Monty said, thank you so much for being a part of this and part of your being so supportive of what we do. We as educators know that when we work together and achieve more, we achieve more. As a choral director, I realize the importance of joining activities and programs such as the FFA. I'm here asking for your help in order for us to truly promote to all our students the ideas of personal growth, premier leadership, and career success. We need your help to encourage our students to become members of the FFA choir. The goal of the national organization allows us to reach out to students and show them how agriculture education can install so many ideals in our kids, and this includes the arts. As their advisors and teachers, we are charged with the task to create meaningful educational experiences for those who enter our classrooms. It is our duty to ensure to all those who enter feel welcome to the FFA Choir is a great place to start. As you can see, in our last performance, this is a family, and the power of music to heal all wounds. And every day we have music in our life, and just invite those chapters who have never been part of the FFA Choir or FFA Band. Please start sending some of your kids to us. We'd love to have you. So just a call out to get more kids involved. I want to thank so much Deanna Barkhouse, our assistant director for the last 10 years. She has been tremendous. She's now a director at Mishicot High School. I also want to thank Stacy Humpfeld, who is going to be student teaching in the fall from Viterbo College and going on to be a choral director. I'm very proud of her. I want to thank Corey Dolan, Monty Dunham, friends for years. It's all about teamwork, and I love the way we work together as a team, the FFA Choir and FFA Band. So thank you to all. The following students are being recommended for the National FFA Choir. They are on the risers, and they are standing, and they will wave when I say their name. Starting with the sopranos, Madeline Scott, Schellsburg. Kate Schmelzer, Owen Withy. Caitlin Hickey, Wyoga Fremont. Gina Rupnow, Blackhawk. Juanita Carter, Thorpe. Sierra Rendeman, Owen Withy. Jordan Stasiak, Holman. Naomi Frissinger, Barron. Valerie Mikowski, Horicon. Emily Makos, Judah. Clancy Joe Elbers, Owen Withy. Courtney Bates, Prairie Farm. Taylor Hanley, Cashton. Tenors, Dayton Blake, Ellsworth. Brady Coulthard, Nilsville. Irvin Kraft, Barron. Connor Seamers, Howards Grove. Altos, Fallon Zimmerman, Iowa Grant. Sheila Weniger, Hartford. Laura Bomber, Freedom. J.C. Brandel, Stevens Point. Haven Olson, DeForest. April Hunt, Barron. Heather Judas, Marshall. Beatrice Mum, River Ridge. Taylor Hessler, Westby. Taylor Kammerer, Judah. Leah Weniger, Hartford. Lydia Boak, Judah. Alexis Pulaski, Amherst. Basses, Andrew Scheller, Manawa. Alex Bartell, Wyoga Fremont. Joseph Grady, Marshall. Reed Scott, Schellsburg. Riley Jones, Darlington. Dylan Voigt, Brilliant. Quentin Kammer, Judah. Benjamin Hebner, Lakeside Lutheran. And our honorary member is Destiny Kogler from Horicon. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Mr. Dunham, Mr. Dolan, Mr. Ng, and Mrs. Barkhouse. At this time, I'd like to call upon Carrie Fisher, State Parliamentarian, to assume the position of the chair.
For our final performance of the convention, please welcome Jody Adder of the Bloomer FFA chapter.
Paint yourself a picture of what you wish you looked like. Maybe then they just might feel an ounce of your pain come into focus. Step out of the shadows, it's a losing battle. There's no need to be ashamed, 'cause they don't even know you. All they see is scars. They don't see the angel living in your heart. Let them find the real you buried deep within, and let them know with all you've got that you are not your skin. Oh, they start to judge you. Show them your true colors and do unto others as you'd have done to you. Just rise above this, kill them with your kindness. Ignorance is blindness. They're the ones that stand to lose, 'cause they don't even know you. All they see is scars. They don't see the angel living in your heart. Let them find the real you buried deep within, and let them know with all you've got that you are not your skin. Oh.
Thank you, Josie, and all the talent performers for contributing to the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention. The Wisconsin State FFA Talent Competition was held in Convention Hall B on Tuesday morning. It takes a lot of courage to perform in front of large groups, and these talented individuals do it without batting an eye. You may have had the opportunity to see them during a competition, at a dinner, or in our sessions. They have all done an outstanding job performing for us here at the State FFA Convention. Special thank you to our state convention partners, which are recognized throughout the convention for supporting the talent competition. Please turn to your program to recognize and thank the judges for this event. We are excited to announce the top 5 in the 2017 State FFA Talent Competition. In 5th place, the band from the Wittenberg-Burnham Wood FFA chapter, consisting of Jordan Waddle from Melrose Medora, Lily Walder from Rosschult, Alex Lee Waldowski and Tyler Stone. Coming in 4th place, Josie Eder of the Bloomer FFA chapter. In 3rd place, Brady Junker from the Stanley Boyd FFA chapter. And now, for the top 2 in the 2017 State Talent Competition. Would these individuals please step forward when their names are announced to receive their plaque? The runner-up in the State Talent Competition is Melissa Conkle of the Bigfoot FFA chapter. And the 2017 winner of the State FFA Talent Competition is Megan Pethke of the Manawa FFA chapter. Let's congratulate them as they leave the stage. Would Hannah Taylor, State FFA reporter, please assume the position of the chair?
So far this year, I have really gotten to see how every little moment counts in the bigger picture. I've also gotten to see how we have to use each one of those moments to make the lives around us better. Did you know that in 1 year, there are over 31 million seconds? That's over 31 million moments that we have to make an impact. So how do we spend these moments? Well, if you're like an average American, you'll spend over 10 million moments sleeping, almost 8 million moments at work or at school, and 1.3 million moments eating. That leaves us with 12,110,400 moments that we get to choose what to do. What will you choose to do? While this may seem like a big number, in truth, the moments in our lives are limited. We only have so many moments that we can use to make an impact, and every one of those moments spirals into a huge effect that will impact the bigger picture of our lives. Every single moment counts. But these moments in our lives are not just for us. They are for everyone around us. Don't just play the notes, make the music better. Don't just go through the motions, make meaning out of everything you do. Make every single moment count and use each of those moments to make the lives around you better. But above all, cherish the memories, because in reality, we only have a small amount of moments together.
86 full 100 seconds in a day to turn it all around or to throw it all away. Gotta tell them that we love them while we got the chance to say. Gotta live like we're dying.
Our next award area recognizes chapters who have worked hard to make every moment count throughout this year in the areas of growing leaders, building communities, and strengthening agriculture. This award is a huge honor in the National FFA organization. It reflects the commitment of FFA members across the state and entails a lengthy application process. Congratulations, and thank you for choosing to create an impact that will better your chapters, members, and communities. Would State Vice President Sierra Balmer and State Sentinel Travis Cadman please assume the position of the chair?
The National Chapter Award Program is sponsored by our generous state convention partners.
The 2017 bronze-rated National Chapter Award winners are Bloomer, Osceola, Platteville. Congratulations. The silver-rated chapters for the 2017 national chapters include Adams Friendship, Baldwin Woodville, Baraboo, Bayport, Boscobel, Burlington, Kobe, Denmark, Kiel, Milton, New London, Oconto Falls, Owen Withy, Reedsburg, River Ridge, Seymour, Shullsburg, Spooner, Tigerton, Toma, Verona. Let's congratulate them on a job well done.
This year, we were able to send 25 gold-rated National Chapter Award applications to the national competition. They will see how they rank compared to the other chapters from around the country. Those chapters ranked at the gold and going on to compete at the national level include Badger, Barron, Beaver Dam, Bigfoot, Cochrane Fountain City, Columbus, DeForest, Freedom, Granton, Lodi, Manawa, Marshall, Mishicot, Prairie Farm, Randolph, Cambria, Friesland, River Valley, Sauk Prairie, Stanley Boyd, Stevens Point, Thorpe, Wapaka, Waupun, Wyawega, Fremont, Winneconne, and Wisconsin Heights. Congratulations and good luck to all these chapters who will represent Wisconsin at the National FFA Convention in October.
Can we get a little audio real quick?
The National Chapter Award is divided into 3 divisions of growing leaders, building communities, and strengthening agriculture. We recognize the top 10 chapters in each of these areas. These chapters will receive trophies, and the top 5 will receive cash awards. The purpose of Growing Leaders Division is to encourage chapters to create a variety of activities to help students develop as individuals and team players while helping them to live with purpose. The division is judged by the following quality standards: leadership activities, healthy lifestyles, scholastic achievements, personal growth, and the development of agricultural career skills. We commend all of Wisconsin's FFA chapters that are providing activities that develop the skills of FFA members. The top 10 chapters of Growing Leaders of 2017 are: in 10th place, the Marshall FFA. In 9th place, the Thorpe FFA. In 8th place is the DeForest FFA. In 7th place is the Wyawega Fremont FFA. Placing 6th is the Barron FFA. In 5th place is the Freedom FFA. And in 4th place is the Columbus FFA. In 3rd place is the Manawa FFA. The runner-up is the Bigfoot FFA. And Wisconsin's 2017 Growing Leaders National Chapter Award winner is the Wapaka FFA. congratulate them one more time as they leave the stage.
FFA chapters can create partnerships with other groups and organizations in their areas while taking on a leadership role to make the community a better place to live and work. The Building Communities Division is judged upon the quality standards of environmental activities, human resources, citizenship, stakeholder engagement, and economic development. We congratulate all chapters in Wisconsin that are providing these outstanding opportunities to their members. The top 10 chapters in Building Communities for 2017 are: in 10th place is the Stevens Point FFA. Placing 9th is the Thorpe FFA. In 8th place is the Badger FFA. And placing 7th is the Barron FFA. In 6th is the Marshall FFA. Ranking 5th is the Wyowega Fremont FFA. Placing 4th is the Stanley Boyd FFA chapter. And in 3rd is the Bigfoot FFA. The runner-up is the Freedom FFA. And the Wisconsin 2017 Building Communities National Chapter Award winner is the Wapaka FFA. Help me in congratulating these chapters as they leave the stage.
FFA chapters do a variety of activities at the chapter level to recruit new members, encourage safety, and promote agriculture. The Division of Strengthening Agriculture recognizes those FFA chapters that have found ways to excel in support group activities, chapter recruitment, safety, agricultural advocacy, and agriculture literacy. The top 10 chapters in strengthening agriculture for 2017 are: in 10th place, the Barron FFA. Ranking 9th is the Wyowega Fremont FFA. In 8th place is the Cochrane Fountain City FFA. In 7th is the DeForest FFA. Placing 6th is the Marshall FFA. In 5th place is the Thorpe FFA. And in 4th place is the Freedom FFA. In 3rd place is the Wapaka FFA. And the runner-up is the Waupun FFA. And the 2017 Strengthening Agriculture National Chapter Award state winner is the Stanley Boyd FFA. Help me in congratulating these chapters as they leave the stage.
Now is the time to announce the top 10 gold chapters in the overall National Chapter Award Program. Each of these chapters will also be advancing to the national competition. The top 3 chapters will receive a plaque, and the overall state winner will represent the Wisconsin Association of FFA at our state booth at the National FFA Convention this fall. Placing 10th is the Columbus FFA. In 9th, Waupun FFA. Eighth is the Thorpe FFA chapter. In 7th is the Barron FFA. Sixth place is the Marshall FFA. Placing 5th is the Wyowega Fremont FFA. In 4th is the Stanley Boyd FFA chapter.
Let's go!
In 3rd place is the Bigfoot FFA. The runner-up is the Freedom FFA. And the 2017 National Chapter Award winner in the state of Wisconsin is the Wapaka FFA. Congratulate all the National Chapter Award winners that were recognized today as they leave the stage. And thank you again to all our convention partners for sponsoring this award.
Let's go!
This week, the Wisconsin FFA Foundation has had a raffle drawing. Everyone get your tickets ready. This item is sponsored by Case IH. You ready, Mr. Romiak?
Ready.
Read the number or?
Oh, yeah, the number.
All right, the number on the ticket, 8394483. 8394483. And Mr. Romiak, where should they pick up this prize if they were the winner? Mr. Romiak will be right out front for you to pick up your prize if you were the lucky winner. Congratulations. Would Miss Hannah Taylor, State Reporter, please assume the position of the chair?
The 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention would not have been possible if it were not for the generous group of individuals who have given us their time and talents this year. Please direct your attention toward the screen for a short video listing the many dedicated individuals who helped make this convention a success. Please join the state officer team in thanking these people. Each year, students are chosen to help with the public relations efforts of the Wisconsin FFA Convention. These students, under the leadership of Mrs. Terry Bernick and Mrs. Anita Ruger of the Wisconsin FFA Center, have been hard at work writing press releases to inform the public about the success of individuals, teams, and chapters here at Convention. Let's give a round of applause to the newsroom staff for their hard work and dedication throughout Convention. At this time, we would also like to thank all chapters that assisted with the courtesy court. Your contributions ensured that this convention would run smoothly. Please direct your attention to the screen for a quick video. let's give all the Courtesy Corps members who helped out during this week a well-deserved round of applause. Would Sarah Van Asten, State Vice President, please assume position of the chair?
Next, we will find out who this year's national delegates will be. The Constitution of the National FFA organization specifies that there is a fixed number of voting delegates at every national convention, 475. Wisconsin is permitted to bring 14 voting delegates to convention, which is 3 delegates greater than the number of state officers. A process has been developed whereby any member in good standing can apply for a delegate position and, if selected, will join the state officers at the National FFA Convention. This year, 15 individuals applied for these positions. The individuals selected will have to make every moment count as they take on the large task of representing our state in delegate committees and official sessions. Please turn to your program and recognize to show your appreciation to those individuals who interviewed our candidates. I will now announce the delegates who will travel to the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana. Will the delegates chosen please come up on stage when your name is announced? The national delegates for 2017 include the 2017-2018 state FFA officers and Alexis Ludke of the Beaver Dam FFA chapter. Crystal Cafferty of the Mauston FFA chapter. And Colin Toberman of the Parkview FFA chapter. Congratulations to our delegates and the FFA members who will represent Wisconsin at National Convention. Would Caleb Green, State Vice President, please assume the position of the chair?
Over the past 2 years, Brenna Bays has had the opportunity to travel across the state and country, sharing the benefits of this organization, making a tremendous impact on members, encouraging students to find their path in FFA and make the moments count. Brenna couldn't have done any of this if it wasn't for the support of great family and friends. Here today to introduce Brenna for her retiring address are her family and supporters. Please help me in welcoming Ben Babcock, Colin Bays, and Emily Dulkey.
Hello, Wisconsin FFA. I have a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Just enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm Colin.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Emily. Little did I know that as we played dolls together, worked on the farm, and did schoolwork, my cousin would turn into my best friend. There are so many amazing characteristics which stand out about this woman, and I only wish to leave as big of an impact on people as she did on me. Like the wise Brad Paisley once said, there's a last time for everything. This is your last time, so go out with a bang. In so many other ways, you have been like a big sister to me, whether it was helping me get ready for my first homecoming dance, helping me clip a calf, or even having long phone calls to help me get homework done while you were away the last 2 years. Your time as state officer has gone by so fast, and now is your last time to impact thousands of FFA members in the blue jacket. After today, you will be an alumni, and you can change people's lives in different ways. But the mark you left on all these people will never change. I love you.
Over Brenna's long, crazy year as state president, I have realized she is a lot like Gru from her favorite movie, Despicable Me. And all of you are like her minions. Sometimes she would even treat me like a minion. But always knew when to take off the GRU hat. When her duties as GRU slowed down, she always found time to hang out, go kayaking, work with cattle, or just go on random adventures.
I've known Brenna, or Brenda as I like to call her, for many years. She's been a pretty all right sister. The last few years, Brenna has taken over and created the B-tatorship. The B-tatorship is the fury of craziness where Brenna tells me things to do and actually expects me to do them. When I don't do them, she says that I never do anything and proceeds to give a speech that isn't relevant to the conversation at all. With her state officer stuff she has going on, the speeches have lessened, but they have gotten a lot better, of course, with practice. Okay. We usually get along pretty well. I mean, we both have the same interests, just not always the same dreams. Brenna's dream was to become a state FFA officer. With a whole bunch of ambition, persistence, and dedication, she made her dream a reality. She's now the president and has become one of the greatest role models in my life. She makes me want to be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody, just like she does every day. So, here is Brenna with her speech, Life's a Dance That Needs More Cowbell.
When I was 14, I was falling fast for a blue-eyed girl in my homeroom class. Trying to find the courage to ask her out was like trying to get off from a water spout. What you would have said, I can't say. I never did ask, then she moved away. But I learned something from my blue-eyed girl. Sink or swim, you gotta give it a whirl. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. The longer I live, the more I believe you do have to give if you want to receive.
Let's give our dancers a big round of applause. Now, how many of us found ourselves or the person next to us dancing or singing along with the music? Right? Yeah, me too. Music is contagious. Music makes us feel. For example, we all have the songs that we love to jam out to.
So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nod in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like.
We have the songs that make us miss someone.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
We have the songs that everyone knows the words to. And finally, we have the songs that teach us a lesson.
Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go.
For me, this is that song. I love the lyrics and the meaning behind Life's a Dance. Life's a Dance teaches us the importance of making the most of every moment, trying something new, persevering through life's challenges, and last but not least, the importance of being a follower and a leader. Right now, take a moment to think of a mentor or a role model that you have in your life. That one person who you can go to chat about your day or go to for advice. When I think of my mentor, my mind immediately imagines my grandma and grandpa O'Loughlin. They are the ones who made the most of every moment, throughout their life. My grandma and grandpa came from completely different backgrounds, though they grew up in the same area. My grandma was spoiled as a child. She received all the clothing and jewelry one could ever imagine. My grandpa, on the other hand, came from a lower income family where he had 6 brothers and sisters and had to share a room with 4 of them. Through their differences and the challenging moments, they still enjoyed the little things life had to offer every single day. When they would share their childhood stories with me as a young girl, I remember feeling sad, hearing all the terrible things they had to go through, such as losing loved ones, sicknesses, and family arguments. Although so many terrible things happened, they still made the most of every moment. They believed that if they made the most of every moment throughout their life, there would be nothing to regret in the future. Though it still pains me to imagine both of them in heaven, I am blessed to have spent the time that I had with them. For they taught me more than just how to bake cookies or make jewelry. They taught me to make the most of every moment. They taught me to make life a dance. When we think of the phrase, life's a dance, our minds may think of the quote, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Or our minds may think back to when we enrolled in dance class or attended our first ever school dance. The phrase dance it out is common if we have ever watched the movie Step Up, Center Stage, Dirty Dancing, or my favorite, Footloose. And if you are anything like me, when any song comes on the radio, whether it be in the car or in the department store, I'm always the first one to bust a move. When we think of dance, we think of those different instances, but that's only one perspective. That's us focusing on the outcome rather than the lessons that go with each of our own individual dances. It is similar to us thinking that working on a farm is hard work, rather than thinking of how it teaches us to work hard. It's the same as us thinking that the clubs or sports we're involved in school are time-consuming, rather than focusing on how many valuable skills we are taking away. Dance is not just moving to the beat of the music. It teaches one how to be courageous, confident, and independent. Life's a dance doesn't mean you should dance 24/7 for the rest of your life. It merely states how each day needs to be fought with courage, a positive attitude, and a smile. When we appreciate the little things, laugh multiple times a day, and take every opportunity for what it's worth, that's when we begin making the most of every moment. That's us living our life as a dance. Now, learning as you go is one of the simplest lessons that is taught to us as students. However, it is easily forgotten. If we think of individuals like Albert Einstein, Mozart, or even Temple Grandin, we know their knowledge didn't come overnight. It took them many tries to get their invention or craft to become well-known and credible. That same theory is found within FFA. What is the purpose of attending workshops, leadership development events, career development events, or even state convention if we can't learn one thing? We all start from the same level when we join the FFA. We are presented the same opportunities, and it is our job to learn how to grow as a leader as we begin trying something new and persevering through life's challenges. When we try something new and persevere through life's challenges, that's us creating our life as a dance. Now, trying something new was not something nor a hobby that this girl enjoyed. And public speaking fell under the category of something she did not enjoy. However, her freshman year of high school, her advisor, told her to sign up for the Creed Speaking Leadership Development event. She was absolutely ecstatic and quickly began memorizing the FFA Creed, although she was terrified to speak in front of others. However, weeks later, she walked into the contest room at her district LDE confident and then caught a case of stage fright. Looking back, she can confidently say that night had not gone to plan. But if she wouldn't have taken that first step out of her comfort zone, she would have never started public speaking in the first place. This example is a clear representation of what happened when I first started public speaking. And I am positive can be related to many others in the audience, including some of my teammates. Trying something new is difficult, whether it be public speaking or attending a conference, but making that first step is well worth it. When we try something new, we begin making our life a dance. Now, on the other hand, dedication to Jake was easy, especially when it came to his local FFA chapter. Jake loved serving as a chapter officer and did all that he could to encourage more students to join the organization. Jake was in FFA all throughout high school and had the dream of running for a state office upon graduation. During his senior year, he increased his involvement preparing to run for state office when he was in a snowmobile accident that winter. The doctors were afraid that he would be paralyzed after breaking his back. Jake had the choice to give up on his senior year of high school, give up on FFA, and wait to catch up when or if he even returned. But he didn't. Jake worked with his local FFA advisor to not only stay caught up with the homework he was missing, but his chapter officer duties. The first day Jake returned back to school, he arrived at his local FFA chapter banquet in a wheelchair. It was a struggle for Jake to be disconnected from the FFA, but he learned how to persevere. Jake never did run for state office, but he utilized the leadership skills he gained from FFA and applied them to the collegiate organizations he was involved with. He increased his FFA involvement by walking across the stage to receive his American FFA degree by becoming a member of his local FFA alumni. Jake persevered through life's challenges because he understood that life was a dance and one must learn as you go. Trying something new and persevering through life's challenges are both leadership qualities that each of us possess. Whether it be in a sport activity or even in our job, we are always finding new ways to keep going, keep achieving, and keep learning. It's the little skills that we acquire that make us feel unstoppable. It's learning a few steps in a dance before we can do the Cupid shuffle or the electric slide without help from anyone. It doesn't matter what your dance looks like, as long as you do it and you learn as you go.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. My little baby sister can do it with me. It's easier than learning your ABC. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your head.
When dancing as a pair or even as a group, the leader must convey which direction to move. The follower or followers must listen to the leader. And if they communicate properly and work together, their dance will flow smoothly, as demonstrated by these wonderful people up here. When we think of those two words, leader and follower, our mind seems to place leader above follower. But why? In order to answer this question, I was able to reach out to a few FFA members. I asked them what qualities describe a leader and what qualities describe a follower. As we can see on the blue and gold cards are their responses. First question, do we see any similarities? Yeah. Now, next question. What qualities up here define a leader? Or better yet, what qualities define a follower? We are always taught that we needed to be a leader and step up to take on different leadership positions, but when I look at these cards, I can see that each one of them overlap between the characteristics of a leader and a follower. If you look and examine any successful team, individual, group, or dance, we can see that the follower is just as important as the leader. I was blessed to meet Jenna this year, who is the perfect definition of a leader and a follower. Growing up with agriculture, 4-H, and FFA in her genes, she had the heart of a leader, yet still acted like a follower. She had the dream of being able to advocate for agriculture one day and did all that she could to ensure that that dream would come true. She took on many leadership opportunities all across the country that allowed her to advocate for agriculture. Just this past spring, she was able to take over the Ag Grad Snapchat page, which is a Snapchat profile to highlight agriculture universities and organizations all across the country. Jenna was able to share how her university is preparing students to enter the agriculture industry upon graduation, and how her university is always supporting their local agricultural community. Jenna was on her way to achieving her goal when her dream came to a stop. One day after Jenna was the manager of the Snapchat page, she fell down a flight of stairs, hit her head at the bottom, and was rushed to the neuro ICU in Madison. For 45 days, her family sat by her side, and her parents were able to learn something new about their daughter. Growing up, Jenna had a very humble heart and didn't realize the amount of impact she had made on those around her. Her family was overwhelmed by the amount of support from her many friends that took turn visiting, and even those who she had met across the country took time to reach out. The support was remarkable for Jenna and her family. And on day 45 after her accident, Jenna returned home to her family farm. Jenna is a leader with a humble heart. She understands the importance of being a leader and a follower. Jenna doesn't need a leadership title to make her a leader. Those around her, her friends, those she met across the country, see and understand her passion for agriculture and how truly committed she was to sharing her agriculture story. Similar to dancing, sometimes we need to lead, but other times we need to follow. Dance has always been a part of my life. Before I could walk, I can recall dancing to any music, whether it be the soothing lullaby or the country music playing from the stereo in my grandparents' dining room. I would always find some way to dance. When I was 6 years old, my mother finally signed me up for dance class. I grew as a dancer by competing and eventually becoming a member of the varsity dance team. For all 4 years of high school, I loved every minute of the team. Though we endured many long, horrendous 8-hour-long practices and many big team stresses before a large performance, we still managed to come together and grow closer as a team and as a family. When I walked off the dance floor for the last time, I was heartbroken. Similar to how we might have felt when we finished our last musical or walked off the field for the last time. It's how each of us will feel when we take off this blue corduroy jacket for the last time. This jacket carries so many memories for us, but eventually those memories are going to need to stop. What we do now as FFA members will help us decide how we dance through the rest of our lives. Will you choose to learn as you go? Will you choose to lead and follow? Or will you choose to make life a dance? Wisconsin FFA, these past 2 years have meant more to me than I could have ever imagined. Whether it be working alongside 19 teammates, incredible state staff, amazing agricultural educators, or even each and every one of the 20,863 Wisconsin FFA members, I have found the joy in my FFA journey, all thanks to you. I have gained so much from FFA, but now it's your turn. Under your chair, please take out the card that's taped to the bottom. Wisconsin FFA, my challenge to each of you is to make life a dance. I hope that you make the most of every moment and take every opportunity for what it's worth, because we never know how many moments we will have left to live. I hope that you always stay conscious of trying something new and persevering through life's challenges like Jake did, even through the worst of days. And never, never forget the importance of being a follower and a leader, because one day each of you will realize the amount of impact you are making on those around you, like Jenna did. Please keep this card somewhere safe, whether it be in your jacket pocket, your wallet, or even in your vehicle. And every time you look at it, remember that I believe in each and every one of you. Wisconsin FFA, because of you, I chose to make my life a dance, and I hope you do too.
Brenna, when you were elected 1 year ago, I'm sure you had no idea what you were getting yourself into. But even though we left you at the hotel that one time, we really do appreciate everything you've done for us. You've been a leader, a guide, and a true inspiration. We know that no matter what you do, when you go off to Platteville and become an agriculture educator, you'll do great things. And to us, you'll always be Prez. Wisconsin FFA, for the final time, your 2016-2017 Wisconsin FFA State President, Brenna Bays. I've had the pleasure of working with Hannah Taylor for the past year. Hannah loves to talk, listen, and report. She can often be found in conversation with others about FFA and agriculture. Throughout the year, she has been busy snapping pictures of FFA members around the state in order for us all to better tell the story of Wisconsin FFA. Let's welcome back our state FFA reporter, Hannah Taylor, to introduce this year's Year in Review.
In 1 year, just one, over 31 million moments have passed, bringing us laughter, tears, and thousands of memories. 52 weeks have flown by, 4 seasons have come and gone, many inches of rain and snow have fallen, and over 20,000 FFA members have experienced endless opportunities, countless adventures, and priceless memories. As we turn the page on this year and prepare to start the next, let's take some time to reminisce and see just how far we've come in 1 year's time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our 2016-2017 Year in Review.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each Each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my this is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams stay big.
When you look back on times we had, I hope you smile and know that through the good and through the bad, I was on your side when nobody could hold us down. We claimed the brightest star and we came so far, and no, they won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our heads so high when all this world was there for us, and we believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. our time to shine, and nobody could hold us down. They thought they'd see us fall, but we stood so tall, and no, we won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our heads so high when all this world was there for us. We believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. Whenever you remember, we claimed the brightest star, and we came so far. You know that we showed them all, and no, they won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our heads so high when all this world was there for us, and we believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. Whenever you remember. Whenever you remember, whenever you remember.
Ain't no cloud up in my sky. I couldn't worry if I tried. I got an open road just staring me to pick you up and take you for a ride. Got a new shine on my car. The sun is tanning my left arm, and while I'm waiting on the red light, I'm burning up a little air guitar. Yeah. Turn it up a little bit louder, turn it up, I love this song. Come on girl, the world is ours, let's do something right or wrong. Life is short, let's go live it, ain't no time for wasting time. Days like these, they go by way too fast. Yeah, days like these, you wanna make them last. Rest your feet upon the dash, leave your toe prints on the glass. Sing it like you mean it, baby. Close your eyes and lay your head on back. What'd you say? What was that? Oh, turn it up a little bit louder, turn it up, I love this song. Come on girl, the world is ours, let's do something right or wrong. Life is short, let's go live it, ain't no time for wasting time. Days like these, they go by way too fast. Yeah, days like these, you wanna make them last. Speakers laying in the truck bed, know this day ain't done yet, till the sun goes down.
From the moment we first came into their lives, there have been a few people who were always there for us. Some of these individuals have been there for our first steps, our first words, and our first day of school, while others came into our lives a little bit later. But they have all helped us deal with success, failure, and everything in between. They can be our biggest supporters and our biggest critics, but one thing keeps us together: love. Ladies and gentlemen, join the state FFA officer team as we honor our families.
Someone once said, family is like fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts.
Thanks for being just the right amount of nuttiness to keep us smiling and to keep us from being too serious.
Thank you for being our compass and always guiding us.
Thank you for inspiring us to reach great heights and being our comfort when we fall.
Thank you for always leaving a light on for us when we come home late at night.
And for always being willing to listen to our experiences and stories no matter what time of day.
Thank you for always making snacks for all of our long car rides.
And for washing and ironing our clothes before we leave again.
Thank you for doing our chores and feeding our livestock when we're traveling.
Thank you for understanding when we come home from a long trip and just need time to unwind and relax.
We couldn't have done this alone, and we couldn't have gotten here without you.
To our families,
we love you.
Mom and Dad, thank you so much for putting up with me. I know I can be a lot to handle at times, but adding all of the favors throughout state office was a lot to ask on top of it all. You are the most supportive and generous parents I could ask for. I know I've joked about our house simply being an ATM and a laundromat for the last year, but it will always be more than that. It's my home, where my roots are, and home wouldn't be home without you guys there waiting for me when I came back. Shane and Sam, only in a family with you both as brothers would I be considered the calm and quiet child. You two are some of the craziest, goofiest, and loudmouth people I know, but I mean that in the best way. I admire the fact that neither of you are afraid to say what's on your mind and can strike up a conversation with any person with any background in any situation. You can make anyone laugh, but turn right around and give the most heartfelt advice. You may act tough. We've never been sentimental people, but you are also two of the kindest hearts out there. I'm sorry I just compromised your manhood, but it's because I love you. You guys are my rock and my foundation, and probably the only people I know who could tolerate spending that much time with me. Wisconsin FFA, my family, Barry, Dina, Shane, and Sam.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Mom and Dad, thank you for supporting me at all times and always being there for me. I can never be the person I am without your guidance and knowledge. I appreciate it more than you can know. Ed, thank you for running me wherever I needed to be and always having a witty comment. Annie, thank you for making sure I always had clean clothes and a smile on my face. Madeline, Bella, and Gina, thank you for being energetic and always reminding me of why I do what I do. Nick, Luke, and Ella, you three have helped me more than you could ever know. You guys have always been there through the hard times. Thank you all for the love and support you always give me. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my family, Glenn, Annie, Ed, Shannon, Nick, Madeline, Gina, and Bella.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Mom and Dad, Thank you for putting together all the little pieces that make up the bigger picture. From the good night texts, the constant reminders to check the oil in my car, and even breaking out the map every time I'm off on a new adventure just to make sure I get there safely. I truly appreciate everything you do. Hannah and Ian, the two people I can love one minute and despise the next. Thank you for showing me that no matter what, I'll always have two best friends. Greg, thank you for being my closest friend and the person who's always down to sing and dance with me in the barn while we're milking cows. Andrew, thank you for the late night phone calls when I'm stressed out, the long truck rides to goat shows, and the constant reassurance that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my family, Don, Jane, Hannah, Ian, Greg, and Andrew.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Kelly and Michael, Kim and Jake, Krista. Thank you all for being there for me since the start. Whether you were serving as my role models during elementary school or giving me directions on how to get to my next FFA event, you've always been there and never let me down. Anna, Kayla, Chase, and Christy. You may have come into my life a little later, but I'm so thankful to have you all as a part of our family. Thank you for always keeping me informed of the events back home and always being there to support me in my endeavors. Dad, you probably didn't know, but I've always been watching you. You taught me that no matter how hard the road gets, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel and that everything will be okay. Thank you for working so hard as a single dad for so many years to support me and help me achieve everything that I've wanted. Mom, without you, I wouldn't have made it these 19 years. You've always been there for me with great advice and anything I needed, even if it was extremely inconvenient for you. I'm often stubborn, but you're there to help me through. Thank you, Mom, for everything. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my family. Roger, Christy, Caroline, Kelly, Michael, Kim, Jake, Krista, Anna, Kayla, and Chase.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
To all my family, thank you for being the best support system a girl could possibly ask for. Grandpa Morton, thank you for instilling a love for agriculture and FFA in me and all our family. From teaching me how to ride a bike to how to drive a tractor, thanks for always being there. Kenny, thank you for holding down the fort and keeping me up to date whenever I'm gone. Erica, thank you for all your words of wisdom, and I always love our phone calls that start off as a simple question and turn into 4-hour chats. Time with the two of you are no doubt filled with laughter, a good jam session, and great memories. I don't know how I got so lucky to have my siblings be my two best friends. Dad, you were taken from us far too soon, but thank you for being our guardian angel. Mom, you really are my hero. Your dedication, passion, and care for others is like no other. Thank you for all your love and support, for always checking up on me, for welcoming me home with a great home-cooked meal, and for being my biggest fan. Wisconsin FFA, meet my family, my brother Kenny, sister Erica, and my mom Rana.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
To my family, I am so glad that God gave me you, and I couldn't ask for any better. Hayden, your energy and excitement never cease to amaze me. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. Although you're always coming up behind me to poke me in the ribs, I know that you're also always there to catch me if I fall. Justin, your calm and patience astounds me. Thank you for being the best listener I know and for letting me rant, cry, or bounce around ideas without complaining that I talk too much. Jessie, you are my big sister and best friend. Thank you for being the guinea pig and trying everything first so that I knew what to expect, and for always being ready to share your advice, even when I didn't think I want it. Dad, thank you for being on the other end of the phone every time I have a question. Though you taught me everything from the barn, everything you taught me can be applied to the rest of the world. Thank you for pushing me to do more than I thought possible and being there to support me through everything. Mom, people say I look just like you, and I hope that means that I will grow up to be at least half the woman you are. From the moment I set my eyes on a goal, you were there to make sure I had every opportunity to achieve it. I couldn't have gotten here without you along the way, and I hope you know how thankful I am to have you. Wisconsin FFA, I am proud to present to you my family, Lynette, Todd, Jessica, Justin, and Hayden. Mom and Dad, thank you for all of the support you have given me this year. Thank you for making sure I had everything before I left the house and the late night washing of white shirts. Thank you for being there to listen whenever I'm overwhelmed or something exciting just happened. Aaron, even though I don't see you very often, thank you for supporting me throughout the year. Caitlin and Courtney, thanks for the crazy sister time when I'm at home, and thanks for the funny Snapchats and Facebook messages when I'm traveling. Grandmas and Grandpas, thank you for always having your home open if I needed a place to stay while I was traveling. Thank yous aren't enough for everything each one of you has done for me. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my parents Mark and Cheryl, and my siblings Aaron, Caitlin, and Courtney.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Mom and Dad, thank you for always supporting me and having my back through everything I have wanted to try and accomplish. It means a lot to me. No matter where I am or what I am doing, I know I have your support. Words can't describe how much I love you. I know I don't say it nearly enough. Sam and Grace, thank you for always being so willing to take care of my animals while I'm on the road, lending an ear to listen to me when I need to think out loud, and for giving me a good laugh whenever I need it. Waylon, thank you for supporting me throughout this year, and thank you for always encouraging me to do better and to do more. Thank you for everything you do for me. I love you all. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my family. Dan, Missy, Sammy, Gracie, and Waylon.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
I've never been able to say thank you enough to my family. They have always been the biggest supporters of my wild dreams. Dad, you've taught me to always win with grace and always lose with grace. You showed me how to stay humble in the high moments and stay positive in the low ones. You have always told me to push myself and others to be the best we can be. You are the only person who knows how to make me laugh in the hard times. Mom, you bring all that is good to the world and in my life. Never have I met someone as selfless as you. You know exactly how to motivate me to turn my dreams into goals. Thank you for always pushing me to be better and always bringing something positive into my life. Sammy, Jackie, Brian, and Jacob. I know FFA may not be your thing, but you've always been able to understand and appreciate how much it means to me. Sammy, thank you for the midnight laughs. Jackie, thank you for the support and advice for literally everything. Brian, thank you for all the stupid jokes. And Jacob, thank you for the unconditional love always. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my family, Tom, Susan, Sammy, Jackie, Brian, and Jacob.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Mom, Dad, thank you so much for all of your love and support growing up. Thank you for always pushing me to become a better person and showing me what a good work ethic is like. When the word role model gets thrown around, most people think of Gandhi or Michael Jordan. You'll always come first in my mind. Emily, it's been a crazy 9 years on this planet, but I would not imagine it without you. Thank you for all the love and support, whether it was showing livestock or screaming your head off during a wrestling tournament. Thank you for teaching me how to be a caring and kind person at a young age. Bill, oh my buddy Bill, thank you for showing me how to embrace what you love and teaching me if you love what you do, it isn't work. Wisconsin FFA, I give you my family, Mark, Tammy, Emily, and Bill.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Colin, you are the greatest big little brother a sister could ever ask for. Thank you for always having my back and for keeping a lame joke on hand to make me laugh when things aren't going right. Mom and Doug, thank you for the countless phone calls and photos of Jack and Bella. I appreciate everything you do, including cleaning my car and washing my laundry. Dad, thank you for finding the time to surprise me, whether it be with a cute new calf in the barn or a familiar face during the National FFA Convention. Thank you for also bringing Melissa, Abby, Rachel, and Ryan into our family. Mom and Dad, though I have grown up quickly, I will always be your little girl. Ben, being a phone call away is an understatement. Thank you for being a person to lean on, but for always making life better with laughs, calves, and ice cream. I love you all. Wisconsin FFA, I present to you my family. Colin, Molly, Doug, Jim, Melissa, Abby, Rachel, Ryan, and Ben.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
At this time, would all the parents of FFA members in the audience please stand? Fellow FFA members, let's show our appreciation for our parents. I would now like to call Brenna Bays, State FFA President, to the podium.
It is now time to honor the 2016-2017 State FFA officers by presenting them with their past state officer pins, plaques, and scholarships. The Wisconsin FFA alumni has been very supportive of the State FFA officer team. To show our appreciation for their service to the association, the alumni sets aside $300 per state officer to be used for either alumni membership and a scholarship or alumni dues reimbursement, both of which were presented to us at the State FFA Alumni Convention in February. Please join us in thanking them for their support. The Wisconsin FFA Foundation's Leadership Partner Program also provides state officer leadership awards valued at $1,000 for each state officer and $1,250 for the state FFA president. Would Mrs. Cheryl Zimmerman, State FFA Executive Director, Mr. Jeff Hicken, State FFA Advisor, and Mr. John Romiak, Wisconsin FFA Foundation Executive Director, please come forward to make these presentations.
Well, first of all, I'm going to take this off right. I would like to say a big thank you to everyone, all of you, for coming, participating in this grand event. State FFA Convention is quite the undertaking, and it's something that not just one person can do, but it's a team effort. It's a team of the state officers. I mean, it's everyone around here that's cooperating and helping this come together. Before I introduce our state officers, there's a young lady that I would like to call out here on stage, because what you see happening up here on stage, she's making happen and directing and helping to coordinate and working hours with our state officers to have this all come together. So if you would please bring out Miss Jamie Hagenow. This is a young lady who's behind the scenes, and you don't get to see her in terms of what she is doing. She didn't know that I was going to do this. But Jamie, and now, it's time to thank this team of state officers. We have had an awesome year, and I don't know if it's as I'm getting older, but these years seem to fly by faster and faster. But as we were looking through the pictures, as we were reviewing the year, it brought back such great memories, remembering them as they started off together as a brand new team at Blast Off, and now as they've come together as a wonderful, confident group of young leaders that have touched so many lives across the state of Wisconsin. And so today we'd like to thank you as you retire, and we'd like to present you with your plaques and your scholarships. Thank you all for each and everything you've done. So we're going to start with Section 1. Section 1 from the Amory FFA chapter, Riley Black, our state treasurer. From Section 2 in the Stanley Boyd FFA chapter, one of our state vice presidents, Caleb Green. From Section 3 in the Holman FFA chapter, our state secretary, Laura Munger. From Section 4 in the Argyle FFA chapter, our state parliamentarian, Carrie Fisher. From Section 5 in the Clinton FFA chapter, one of our state vice presidents, Sierra Balmer. From Section 6 in the Poynette FFA chapter, our state reporter, Hannah Taylor. From Section 7, from the Spencer FFA chapter, one of our vice presidents, and my daughter, Ashley Zimmerman. From Section 8 and the Freedom FFA chapter, another of our state vice presidents, Danny Ngati. From Section 9 and the Wrightstown FFA chapter, another of our state vice presidents, Sarah Van Asten. From Section 10 in the East Troy FFA chapter, our state sentinel, Travis Cadman. And ladies and gentlemen, a young lady that we have enjoyed working with for the past 2 years. She has impacted so many lives through all of her things and service that she has done to this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Adams Friendship FFA chapter, our state president, Brenna Bays. Ladies and gentlemen, let's again for one more time, let's thank and congratulate our 2016-2017 State FFA Officer Team.
But I believe in what I see. And when I close my eyes, I see my whole life ahead of me. These are this is our time. This is our time. These are ours. Out on the verge of the
transform the world. We're giving it our all, breaking through those barriers big and small. Achieving our potential is the ultimate goal. We're the game changers with the future to mold. Using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risk, showing our resilience. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. We lead the change we wanna see. With our grit, honor and integrity, we turn purpose into action. Catalyst that sparks a reaction. Using our influence to make a difference. Taking a risk, showing our resilience. Using our influence to make a difference. Taking a risk, showing our resilience. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA.
Thank you is all I can say. This experience is not what I had envisioned it would be last June. It was so much better, and I could never have imagined all of the people I would meet and the places I would go. I went into my state officer experience wanting to make an impact on members, but never expected how much of an impact they would have on me. Never forget that every action, even the smallest and seemingly insignificant ones, leave a lasting impact. Stay golden, Wisconsin FFA.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Mary Ann Williamson. FFA members, thank you for all the memories. Always remember that the sky's the limit and you can achieve anything you want to. Until next time, Caleb Green, signing out.
Wisconsin FFA. Thank you for showing me that no matter what, I will always have a forever friend. That I will always have a reason to smile, and that no matter where life takes me, I will always have a home to come back to. Never stop being true to who you are, because I love each and every one of you.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Thank you, Wisconsin FFA, for allowing me to stop and look around at such an amazing and successful member. Those members are all of you. You have contributed so much to this organization and made it how great it actually is. Stay blue, stay true, stay you.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. When I think of this last year, I can't help but smile. Every FFA conference, chapter visit, and activity was filled with smiles, laughter, and lots of memories. Wisconsin FFA, I want you to always remember to bloom where you are planted. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you were put there for a reason, and that is to grow, to make the best of the situation, and to bloom where you are planted.
To the members who are the reason this was the best year of my life, thank you for making every second special. Make the moments count, make the lives around you better, and make sure to cherish all the memories. Stay amazing, Wisconsin FFA.
FFA members, thank you for making this year one of the greatest ever. Thank you for all of the enthusiasm and positivity throughout the year. Even though I had early mornings and late nights, you made every second worth it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Words can never express how much each one of you means to me and how much you inspire me.
Thank you all for helping make my year an unforgettable one. I will never forget all of the amazing moments that we shared together. Wisconsin FFA, I want you all to remember someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. You may not see the result of your small acts right now, but they do make an impact on others. It's been an honor serving you. Thank you, Wisconsin FFA.
Wisconsin FFA, thank you for being part of this unforgettable year. I've met so many unique individuals along the way to make this a memorable experience. Take advantage of every opportunity and always help others along the way. Never forget that sometimes big dreams need to start small. It's been an honor serving you. Thank you, Wisconsin FFA.
You guys rock! You made this year fly by with your support, positivity, and being determined to better yourselves as leaders and as people. Thank you for all of your hard work and making this organization what it is today. It has been my honor, my pleasure, and my service to work with you this past year. Thank you.
$86,400. There are 86,400 seconds in a day and only 86,400 moments to make an impact. Thank you, Wisconsin FFA, for sharing with me the importance of always living in the moment and making every second count. It has been a dream come true these past 2 years, and I will cherish the memories and friendships forever. Thank you, Wisconsin FFA, for this incredible adventure, and keep making each one of your 86,400 seconds in a day count.
60 seconds now feels more like 30. Tick-tock won't stop and round it goes. Sand through the glass sure falls in a hurry, and all you keep trying to do is slow it down. Soak it in, keep trying to make the good times last as long as you can. But you can't, man, it just goes too fast.
People often ask, what does FFA stand for? While the letters stand for Future Farmers of America, it has grown to mean so much more. Today, FFA stands for leadership, growth, and career success in a wide range of career paths. Since 1928, millions of students have been entrusted with the opportunity to wear the esteemed blue jacket. And in the process, they've experienced a transformation. Though the agricultural landscape has shifted dramatically throughout the decades, FFA has been a constant. We are proud to have provided a leading example of technological innovation while paving the way for a field of diversely talented individuals. Now more than ever, people realize the value of understanding where our foods, fabrics, and plants come from. And they are increasingly aware that agriculture is a crucial part of their daily lives. FFA members and organizations are shaping this awareness. They are more empowered every day with knowledge that they take into the communities where they live, work, worship, and play. American history is rich with the stories of agriculturalists of all kinds, from the farmer to the scientist, the doctor to the business owner. And agriculture now has a richer story because of FFA. Today we are grateful for our past and look forward to shaping the future. We are the National FFA organization, and we are right now.
The time has come for the installation of the 2017-2018 state FFA officers. Will my fellow officers please escort their prospective constitutional officers to the stage?
Brooke Brandner,
Sierra Kobowski,
Morgan Fitzsimons,
and Sam Pinchart.
as Vice Presidents-elect, your records of accomplishments indicate you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the President in directing the work of our association, preside over meetings in his or her absence, and keep all committees working effectively.
Liz Grady, as Secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate minutes of all of our meetings and to carry on the association correspondence. You should provide the association with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws.
Alicia Riley, as Treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and to provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing the association budget and in maintaining sound financial practices.
Catherine Lampy, as Parliamentarian-elect, it is your duty to become familiar with parliamentary procedure in accordance with Robert's Rules of Order. You'll be called upon from time to time to answer questions on meeting protocol. I congratulate you and wish you the best as you begin your year of service to this great organization.
Micah Dato, as reporter-elect, your duty is to inform the public about the FFA. You are expected to work closely with the news media, including state and national FFA publications. You should keep a record of photographs and articles concerning the FFA and its members, and be responsible for compiling our FFA history.
Just chill right there. Sam, as Sentinel-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting room and FFA equipment, and providing the comfort of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies. Good to go, man. Congratulations.
We have now met all of your 2017-2018 state FFA officers, with the exception of the new state FFA president. Fellow FFA members and guests, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you your 2017-2018 Wisconsin FFA president, Mr. Hicken. The envelope, please. Your new 2017-2018 Wisconsin FFA president is Sierra Balmer! As president-elect, you have been selected by your fellow members to be the leader of our state association for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our association in all of its worthy undertakings. May you work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office. It is an honor and privilege to be an officer in the FFA. From time to time during the year, you will encounter difficult obstacles, but through cooperation, hard work, and dedication, you will succeed, and the association will prosper. Do each of you accept the responsibilities of your office, and will you do your best to uphold the ideals and principles in the FFA? If so, answer, we do. We do. I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in the respective office to which you were elected. May your year of service be marked by integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for all members. I would now like to call upon the new 2017-2018 State FFA President, Sierra Balmer.
These past 4 days have gone by quickly, but as FFA members, we know that this is just the beginning to another great year. In a few short moments, the gavel will fall and the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention will officially adjourn. We have celebrated incredible accomplishments of individual members and their chapters. Now, the challenge before each of us is to develop our leadership skills and selflessly serve those around us. Let's continue our tradition of living out our FFA motto, learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, and living to serve. Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
Madam President, we have a few announcements.
Please remember to pick up the flags in the lobby and the artwork in the competition area, and to check the newsroom for any other items that are to be returned. That is all.
Does any other member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn the 88th Wisconsin FFA Convention. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, please join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. I now declare this convention adjourned. One time, pick it up. And smile for a picture.
I've been transformed, never going back. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before, never going back. I've been transformed, never going back. This means war, ready for all that. I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before, time to react. This means war, ready to attack. I've been transformed.
Funny how everything changed. New mainframe. Now I got it. Now I got life in my veins. I've been reborn, far from the norm. My soul transformed. We are connected. Brand new perspective. Synchronized, digitized, soul unreflected. I'm so obsessive. Served and protected. Locked in, I'm loaded. This weapon's perfected. All alone, I'm a one-man army.